It was supposed to be a routine training flight. On December 5, 1945, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers, a group known as Flight 19, took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. But the 14 aviators aboard would never see home again. Radio transmissions painted a chilling picture of confusion, of failing compasses, and an ocean that just didn't look right. Then, silence. A rescue plane, a PBM Mariner with 13 men aboard, was sent to find them. It too vanished. Eyewitnesses later reported a burst of flames in the sky. The Mariner was nicknamed the Flying Gas Tank for a reason, and it likely exploded in mid-air. In a single day, 27 men were lost. For decades, the disappearance of Flight 19 has been blamed on everything from violent storms to alien abduction. We've been looking for answers on the surface, combing through weather reports and wreckage. But what if we've been looking in the wrong place? Tonight, we're not looking up, we're going down, to explore the incredible discoveries made far beneath the Bermuda Triangle, from rumored ancient cities to a bizarre layer of rock that's rewriting the rules of geology. The Bermuda Triangle, a stretch of the North Atlantic between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has a grip on our imagination like few other places on Earth. Its legend is built on stories like Flight 19, but they are far from the only ones. In 1918, the USS Cyclops, a massive Navy cargo ship with over 300 people on board, disappeared in the area while returning from Brazil. It was one of the largest ships in the Navy, and it vanished without a single distress call. While no definitive wreckage has ever been found, the Navy called it one of the most baffling mysteries in its history. Then there were the British airliners, Star Tiger and Star Ariel, that vanished in 1948 and 1949. The list goes on, painting a picture of a place where the world seems to go haywire. Theories have run the gamut, from secret government weapons to portals to another dimension. But while many have looked for answers in the sky or on the waves, some of the most fascinating clues have been hiding deep within the Earth's crust. Before we get to the groundbreaking science, we have to talk about the most sensational theory of all, that the lost city of Atlantis is hidden beneath the triangle. Now, it sounds like pure fiction, but this wild idea got a surprising boost back in 2001. A team of marine engineers, led by Pauline Zalitsky and Paul Weinsweig, were surveying the ocean floor off the western tip of Cuba. Using advanced sonar, they detected something astonishing at a depth of over 2,000 feet. Their equipment mapped out massive, symmetrical, and geometric stone structures that looked unnervingly like a city, complete with pyramids and roads. Zalitsky described it as a wonderful structure which really looks like it could have been a large urban center. The story exploded, with many declaring it proof of Atlantis. However, mainstream science remains unconvinced. Most geologists believe these formations are likely natural, created by unusual rock fractures. The site is also on the very fringe of the Bermuda Triangle's loosely defined borders, if not outside them completely. Without physical samples or a peer-reviewed study, the sunken city of Cuba remains a collection of tantalizing sonar blips. It's a fantastic story, but for now it's just that, a story. The real underground mystery, however, has been verified, and it's arguably even stranger. The true underground secret of the Bermuda Triangle isn't a pyramid, but a mountain of rock. Geologists have long been puzzled by the island of Bermuda itself. It sits on a swell where the ocean floor bulges upwards, but its volcanoes went extinct over 30 million years ago. Normally, a swell like that should have cooled and sunk back into the ocean millions of years ago, but it hasn't. And now, scientists think they know why. Using seismic imaging, basically an ultrasound for the planet, researchers found an enormous and unexpected structure deep beneath Bermuda. They discovered that the oceanic crust itself is abnormally thick, an estimated 12 miles or 20 kilometers deep in some places, compared to the usual 4 miles. Scientists believe that around 30 million years ago, instead of just erupting, magma also pushed sideways into the tectonic plate, freezing into a colossal buoyant mass of rock. This less dense material is essentially propping up the seafloor from below, explaining why Bermuda hasn't sunk. But where this material came from is even more shocking. Geologists analyzed lava samples and found a chemical fingerprint that didn't come from where most lava originates. Instead, it matches material from the Earth's transition zone, a chaotic, high-pressure realm over 250 miles deep. Bermuda, it turns out, is a rare window into the deepest, most volatile layers of our planet. So, what does all this have to do with vanishing ships and planes? The connection is a tantalizing but unproven idea. This massive underground rock formation creates a subtle distortion in the Earth's gravitational field. Some have speculated that the magnetic minerals frozen within it could also create localized pockets of magnetic interference. Could this explain the malfunctioning compasses reported by pilots like those in Flight 19? It's a hypothesis, but it's important to remember that the official Navy investigation blamed the Flight 19 tragedy on navigational error by the flight leader, not a paranormal force. This brings us to another theory: methane gas eruptions. The idea is that vast pockets of frozen methane hydrate on the ocean floor could suddenly erupt, creating a huge area of frothy, bubbling water with almost no buoyancy. Any ship caught in it could sink in seconds. And it's not just a wild theory. Lab tests with model ships have shown it can actually happen. However, the U.S. Geological Survey says there is no evidence of a major methane eruption in the region for the last 15,000 years. So while the science is real, its connection to modern disappearances is unlikely. So, what's really going on in the Bermuda Triangle? The truth is, the Bermuda Triangle as we know it is mostly a manufactured myth, a collection of unrelated accidents and tall tales. The U.S. Coast Guard doesn't even officially recognize the Bermuda Triangle as a uniquely hazardous area. They point out that this region is one of the most heavily trafficked shipping lanes in the world. It's also battered by the powerful Gulf Stream current and violent, unpredictable weather, including hurricanes that form with terrifying speed. When you combine high traffic with treacherous conditions, accidents are, unfortunately, inevitable. And as always, human error is often the leading factor. But the allure of the mystery remains. We are drawn to the idea of a place where the rules don't apply. The rumored pyramids and sunken cities, while probably just geological formations, speak to our desire to believe in a world more magical than our own. The ultimate revelation is not that the triangle is a paranormal portal. The real discovery is that it's a window into the powerful, hidden forces at work deep inside our own planet. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle isn't about what's missing, it's about what's been found. The answers aren't in the sky, but buried deep beneath the waves. What do you think is the biggest secret the Bermuda Triangle is hiding? A geological anomaly, a weather phenomenon, or something else entirely? Let us know your theory in the comments below. And if you enjoyed exploring this mystery, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching.